joining us now to give details of the implementation of the decision of the National Council of States on the conduct of the National Population Commission and the upcoming census is Dr. Eyitayo Oyetunji. He's the Federal Commissioner in the National Population Commission. He joins us from our studio in Abuja. Dr. Oyetunji, thank you for joining us on the News at 10.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening and a happy Easter to you. What would be the schedule of the NPC for this upcoming census?
Thank you very much. As you noted, the Council of State has given a go-ahead for the Commission to continue with the process towards conducting the next census in 2023. The arrangement we have presently is that by June this year, we'll carry what we call the trial census or the pilot census to test all our instruments, to test logistic preparations, and to test all arrangements so that by next year, when the actual enumeration will be conducted, we'll have satisfied that every preparation will be in gear. The actual enumeration, we are targeting April next year, by which time all elections will have been concluded. The idea is to completely isolate and insulate the census from any political coloring. The purpose for the census is to collect information that will help in social and economic planning and development. We do not want the census to become part of the political process in whatsoever way. It is that has led to the decision to do the census enumeration after the conclusion of all the electoral processes.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because another concern that was raised was the fact that this census will be holding in an election year. But let's talk about the method of head counts that will be adopted. I understand, the NPC is considering digital, a digital method, but not biometrics.
Yes, you're quite correct. We do not intend to conduct a biometric census. What we mean by digital really is that we're not using papers, we're not writing analog, we're not collecting information by someone writing the information on a paper. Rather, we're using handheld devices that will collect information in an e-format. That is very important for accuracy and for processing. When you collect information in an analog form, that means somebody writes down whatever is told, and you have to later transcribe that into a digital format. This time around, from the point of enumeration, the information will be collected digitally. When you talk about biometric, you're saying collecting additional attributes of the person that you're interviewing, perhaps his face, his thumbprints, and all of that. We do not intend to do that for the next census. As you are well aware, NIMC is collecting biometric information about people that are captured under the ID management system, and it is not necessary for us to do that at this level. So the next census is not going to be a biometric census. However, the process is going to be digital. What that means is that the information will be collected using e-formats and digital instruments to ensure accuracy and early processing. And in any case, we have already been using this digital technology even before now. We've used it to carry out the enumeration area demarcation, which we have done in 742 out of the 744 local governments. We've done it successfully, and we have seen that using that technology enhances a lot of accuracy and removes a lot of error from the process. And we're convinced that if we're able, we're going to use that for the actual census, and that this time around, we are going to get a very accurate and reliable census, devoid of all forms of controversy.
Well, looking forward to the mock census in the trial census in June, which will help us, prepare for the one next year. Thank you again, Dr. Iyitayo Oyetunji, for joining us on the News at 10.